Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Man, I love ESP tricks. I do. If you've watched my channel, you know I love ESP cards. I've done several reviews for different types of ESP cards, marked ESP cards especially. I even have like a top 5 video where I go over my top 5 favorite ESP cards. Done my favorite ESP books as well. So when Adam Dadswell told me that he was going to send me everyday ESP, I was super excited to see this, because what he's done is he's made, it's in the title, an everyday ESP card trick. So that means he's removed things like the star, the square, the wavy lines, right? Things that to a layperson don't make any sense. And he's replaced them with images that do make sense. Things that people would recognize. And then he's kicked it up a notch. Instead of just the standard 5 cards, he has 8 cards. You will get 2 sets of 8 cards. You will get a white set and a black set. And in addition to that, you're gonna get a leather peak wallet that'll allow you to know exactly what card is inside the wallet. And in addition to that, you will get tons of tricks. The tutorial is jam-packed with all sorts of creators, not just Adam Dadswell. You want to see the cards? Here at Magic Orthodoxy, I don't think it's enough for me to just show my face and talk to the camera for 15 minutes. I like to show you the product close up. So really here on the front of the box, you see all the symbols and they are in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the 8 symbols in order. The inside of the box is foam lined. On the left, you will have your cards, and on the right, you have your leather wallet. Let's look at the wallet. So it's just a little leather wallet like this. And I would advise you, because it's new and leather, just stretch it out a little bit, put some extra cards in there, bulk it out, maybe get it wet, stick some extra cards in there, stretch it out so that it's not so tight. Going through the cards, you're gonna see that they have indicators in the corner that would allow you to know what the cards were in a fan. You're also going to notice that they're a little smaller than a standard playing card. They're more of a bridge-sized card, right? These are the white backs that show the pen, the cat, the tree, house, car, egg, hammer, and sun. And then you have the black set that is the same. And then you'll get an extra car. You'll get a all-on-one card. You'll get an extra cat, and you'll get a special moon card. The back side looks just like this. And yes, these cards are marked. They are marked, and I don't believe the mark is hard to read. I wear glasses, I have bad eyesight, and I think the cards are easy enough to read. The other thing that was included in the box, which I think is really cool, are these black rubber bands. So they're bands that are specifically designed to go around the cards, the correct thickness, both in width and height, and you can carry your cards just like this instead of having to carry them in their box. All right, so is it what I thought? Well, yeah, it's what I thought. I figured they would be everyday ESP cards that were marked on the back and that came with instructions. So yeah, that's what I thought. We'll talk about the quality of the cards a little later, all right? So, how about the videos? What's going on there? Let me show you the tutorial index. So these are all the files that they're gonna give to you. And you can see within that, there is literally a ton of tricks. I believe there's like 15 routines from all sorts of creators. They're all gonna be separate YouTube files. So there's a performance, okay? And the performance is usually Adam Dadswell. For the most part, he's in a gym right? He's in some sort of exercise gym, talking to the same spectators over and over again. There's one video where they didn't put their microphones on, and it's kind of hard to hear, but the rest of them are filmed pretty well. And then the explanations are filmed back in a studio where Adam Dadswell is sharing a split screen in a Zoom call with the original creator. So that's nice. So what are the tricks you're going to learn? Obviously, you're going to get an intro, right? They're going to go over the deck. And there's also a PDF intro. So you can go to the PDF and get your markings from that. The first couple of routines are from Adam Dadswell himself. He's got about 4 routines. And you're going to learn tricks like B-wave. You're going to learn to do as I do. You're going to learn the trick that can't be explained. And then Mark Paul has a trick. Nicholas Mavresis, John Morton, David Peace, Luke Closer, Chris Rollins, Caleb Wade, Alexander Marsh, Mark Elsden, David Jonathan, Jake Keene, and then there are 4 bonuses and a thank you. And really, the amount of material on here is incredible. And the fact that Adam is willing to share his stage with other creatives is also commendable. And the truth is, these are going to be all just variations on ESP tricks that you've either seen from these creators or seen, out there in the real world. You're going to get a wide variety of different effects you can do with these cards. Now, are you going to perform, 6 or 7 of these tricks back to back? No. You probably do 2, right? That's kind of how we do ESP tricks. There's a couple on here that are probably great standalone all by themselves. And like I said, there's some familiar ones that you've seen before, but maybe redressed with the ESP branding. But again, you're getting a ton of stuff for your $58. 2 sets of cards, the rubber bands, the leather peak wallet, and then just a whole slew of tricks. Not to mention that these could be your everyday ESP cards for any other ESP trick you already know. So pocket space, you kind of already saw, right? They're small bridge-sized cards. They'll easily all fit inside the white box that comes with it. And it's nice that it doesn't have any markings on it at all, which means you could take a Sharpie marker and write on it yourself. You could make it say whatever you want. You could call this deck whatever you want. You could even write it in your own language, right? So perfect. Angles, there's nothing to see. Your spectators will never see the mark. They won't. They'll never see it. So they can be completely inspectable. There's no chance that you'll be caught out. Slice and difficulty level, most of the tricks are easily beginner level. Most of them, I would say, require a minimal amount of slice. There's no knuckle busters in here. ESP tricks aren't that kind of style of trick anyway, right? So positives. I think the pictures are definitely interesting, maybe even more interesting than standard ESP cards. I mean, people can identify with a cat or a house or a car. You can use all sorts of questions like, what do you see in your future? Do you see a house in your future? A car in your future? A new pet in your future? Maybe, use the hammer as a symbol for improvement, right? Or use the pen as a symbol for writing out your goals. There's all kinds of things. The sun is a depiction of a bright and better tomorrow. There's all kinds of ways that you can use those symbols even as a reading, right? Or telling the future. So there's all kinds of ways that you can use these. And like I said, any ESP trick you already know, right? You can use these cards for. Of course, you don't have to use all 8. You can just go back to, the standard 5, and then you have 2 sets of 5. You can easily do any ESP trick that you already know that either requires 1 set or 2 sets. All right, so negatives. Let's talk about the negatives. I only have one, okay? And it's not about the markings, and it's not about the size of the cards. It's just about the quality that the paper is printed on. Now, they do say that this is a high quality game stock, and I would agree. This is a high quality game stock, which means if you had a board game and you have those nice thick cards to use in your board game, this is the same kind of chipboard. And it does have a little bit of a slick surface. I can feel the slick surface. They do run in my hands. They don't clump up. That's nice. But I think this still would have been better on either a high quality playing card print or plastic. I think plastic would have lasted much longer, and I think plastic cards would have made this set perfect. Is it worth your money? Yeah, like I said, it's 58 bucks. And I mean, you're getting a ton of stuff with it. So I think if you like ESP cards and maybe you're looking for a new set, especially if you're like a magician that uses found objects, right? Found items. This definitely doesn't need as much explanation as an ESP. You always have to explain what an ESP deck is. You got to go through the whole thing about Ryan University, or go through Zener, or talk about Ghostbusters, right? We always have this go-to explanation. We have to explain ESP cards. Something like this, it's casual explanation, right? Just easy. Hey, look at this set of cards. It's made up of kind of like shadow images, symbols that we all recognize. Yeah, we all recognize these. I don't need to explain a pen to anyone, right? It's great. This is where you want to go, Deceptive Secrets. And I want to thank Adam Dadswell for sending this to me so that I could do the review for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Over 600 videos. There are over 600 videos in the Magic Orthodoxy membership section right now, and you can have access to all of it. What's the member section? What's in there? Well, more reviews. Every week, you're gonna get 2 more reviews. These are tricks that I purchase with my own money every single week. 2 extra videos. That means you'll have access to 8 extra videos a month. There's also gonna be head-to-head battles where I pit 2 tricks against each other. You're gonna see all the unboxings, so you'll see all the tricks that are purchased. You'll see what's coming up way before anybody else. I'm gonna walk you through my EDC several times a year. I'm gonna talk to you about which routines I'm building with the tricks I purchase, and you'll even get access to tutorials. That's right, I'll even teach you magic. And there's 2 ways to join. 2 ways to join. You can enter in at only $2 a month with the Faithful. As a member of the Faithful, you'll get access to 2 videos a week. That's 8 extra videos a month. Or you can join the Inner Circle for $4.99 a month. That'll give you access to 3 videos a week, and the tutorials are there in the Inner Circle. That's 12 videos a month. How do you join? Right down in the bottom of this video, there should be a square button that says join. You just click that. If you can't find the join button, you can access the link that is in the video description below. Click that, it'll take you to another menu. There you'll get to select whether you want to join as a Faithful member or the Inner Circle, and then you'll start to enjoy those 600 videos. 600 videos right away. Stay as long as you want, stay a member as long as you want, or cancel at any time. This is just another way that I make content available to you, because I enjoy giving back and I enjoy each and every one of you as a follower. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.